Hi boys and girls, my name is Plouffe. I'm Mrs. Plouffe's husband. I'm a strength and conditioning coach or personal trainer and a nutrition coach. So I help people get in shape and eat healthy so that they can perform better in their sport or just feel better in life. I might use a sandbag to exercise. I use bands, barbells, dumbbells, and even just body weight. Do a variety of things to help people feel better. I help people find healthier choices. So instead of soda, maybe using a 0-calorie seltzer. I help people figure out how to get some more fruits in their life, but also not be perfect. Have some M&Ms every now and then. Try to get more veggies, right? So helping them come up with ideas, whether it's recipes or methods to get more vegetables. And even if that's out of the question, maybe we can take advantage of a greens powder, right? Something like that. Of course, we got to get plenty of protein so we can all be strong and healthy and do the various things we want to do. I've been doing this for about 9 years, and I work with people one-on-one or in groups, and sometimes I'm traveling to them, sometimes I'm going to a business, so we might work in a conference room, even a gymnasium at a school or a field. I got into it because initially I loved sport, I loved being in shape, but of course I knew I could be better, right? I needed to get faster, wanted to jump higher to play basketball. So that's initially how I got into it. Of course, I don't play much anymore competitively, so I like to just stay healthy, be in shape, run around with my puppy, if you can see her here. And of course, my baby-to-be is gonna grow up and run all over the place, and we're gonna have lots of fun. Now, I definitely had many role models coming from various backgrounds. So it might be the strength and conditioning coaches who are working mostly with athletes, but then there's also people working in the rehab setting, right? So everybody at some point or another is going to have some sort of injury, and we want to prevent that. But it might be that they have a bad knee, they can't do certain things, or an injured shoulder. So how do we work around those things? And that's a lot of my background. So once I learned kind of the basics and how a healthy person can operate, much of my continuing education has been how to help people who maybe can't do certain things and how to still incorporate some aspect of health and fitness, because we can all be a little bit better. And that's the biggest thing I want to ever get across to anybody is as important as it is to be healthy and fit, we're not all going to be professional athletes, so how do we make it work for ourselves? I'd say the most challenging thing along those lines in working with my clientele is the mindset, and saying that we always want to be better, but there's going to be bad days. There's going to be days where we might eat a little too much of the bad stuff. We might not get that great workout in and get our 30 minutes of exercise every day. But how do we improve ourselves some way, in some form, every single day? Let's see. So, of course, right now, a lot of my coaching is done online, and I was already doing some of that. I don't get to see people in person as much, but you know, that's kind of where we're headed in societies. We get to do things online, much like you're having school virtually now. So I can help people one-on-one, I can show them an exercise, they can do it, and I can still see them, and that's a nice, you know, it's a way to get it done. And of course, in food, they might tell me what they eat, and then I give them some notes, and they go work on it themselves. My background is in science, so definitely science heavy, and of course a lot of math. I have a bachelor's, so a 4-year degree from Fitchburg State University in exercise and sports science. I minored in psychology, right? So just how people think about themselves and other people and things like that is always a very interesting thing, right? We're all different people. Of course, beyond that, then I had to get certified for being a nutrition coach. I got certified in many different things. I won't list them, but you know, there's a lot of other avenues and other things. So you create this base, this general base, and then you can go off and maybe become more specialized with the feet, the shoulder, certain sports, or just the general population. So there's a lot of avenues that I could go. And I draw from people that are physical therapists. I draw from, again, sports coaches that are working with professional teams. And I take all those different perspectives, I put them all together, and I say, all right, given this person, what they're trying to accomplish. How can I best help them safely, effectively, and efficiently? So again, math, very heavy. Science, things like anatomy and physiology, knowing the bones, the systems of the body. How do you utilize the foods that you put in? What's a carbohydrate? What's a protein? And how does your body best use that for, say, your given sport? Whether it's long distance running, football, tennis, anything like that. It all plays a role, and it's all pretty interesting, I think, right? You can get pretty nerdy about it. So there's tons of chemistry, biology involved. So listen to your math teachers, especially Mrs. Plouffe, and eat your fruits and veggies. Take care, guys.